You know what time it is? It is time to start grilling for tailgating, right? It's time to spend time with families, watching games, having a good time, having some drinks, enjoying the fall weather. So I put together these recipes for you in hopes that you will enjoy your tailgating season, even if you eat vegan. I've been seeing the poor man's oyster Rockefeller around. So I decided it's time for me to veganize an oyster Rockefeller. And let me tell you, this exceeded my expectations. So good. Oh my God, it was delicious. So you start with white button mushrooms. Use this one because they're nice and sturdy, but don't cut it too thin. Only about 3 pieces per mushroom if you have good sized mushrooms. Big chunky pieces of mushrooms. Then put it in some salt water for about 10 minutes. Drain that out and lay it on a cookie sheet. Then add some nori sheets and some garlic. I did that. I blended that together and I added that over the mushrooms that I put in olive oil. So you want to slather that seasoning all around and also some Creole seasoning. Then inside the oven for about 20-25 minutes until they look nice and golden like this, and save that juice reserved because that mushroom juice is so good. Meanwhile, we're going to prepare the next part of our oyster Rockefeller. So a little vegan butter, some jalapenos, some spinach, some garlic in a pan. Saute that with some cashew cream and a little vegan cream cheese and a little vegan mozzarella. Then melt that all down and then cover that on top of your mushrooms. Now your mushrooms are what's going to act as your oysters. And then go ahead and top it with a panko, a little more vegan butter, and a little bit of vegan parmesan, and then into the oven for about 25 minutes. And it was so delicious. I mean, really. My daughter went to the market the other day and got me a very big, giant lion's mane. So I made crab cakes already. Now I'm thinking of making vegan Creole crab dip. So I take my onion, my potato, and some raw cashews, boil that together to make a nice soft base for a creamy base. Then I chop up my spinach and I pick my lion's mane and I saute that all together with onions and set that aside. Then I go back to my boiled mixture, add a little plant milk, a little fresh garlic, some seaweed, and also some Obey seasoning, blend that together into a nice cream mixture. Then I take my spinach, add that inside, also some vegan cheese, bake it for about 25 minutes. And you have a beautiful vegan Creole crab dip. Earlier today, I did a live stream on Amazon and Facebook, something you can make for your Cinco de Mayo tomorrow. It is smoked turkey guacamole salad. Oh my God, it's so good. I took and shredded some vegan smoked turkey with some cumin and some grilled seasoning and a little oil, put that in my air fryer. Meanwhile, while that was grilling up, I made guacamole, which was just very ripe avocados, garlic, onion, jalapeno, cilantro, and lime juice, and of course salt and pepper. So once that was all mixed up and my smoked turkey was nice and crispy, I added that to my guacamole and it made a beautiful salad, and we ate that with chips and it was so good. We ate it all up. I don't think I want my guacamole any other way now. So good. Yum. This dip I share sometimes, but a lot of times I just take it and enjoy it out on the deck with a glass of white wine. So I saute
It's not a tailgate without a slider. So I made these little slider sandwiches. I use a little vegan mayo, some spring mix, some tomatoes, some onion. I got my Hawaiian buns from Aldi. Those are accidentally vegan. I also made a little pepper relish, which is in my recipe guide. A little tofurkey, smoked turkey, and some unreal corned beef. And there you go. Now, these are fried oyster mushroom sliders, vegan fried chicken sliders. And these are great for tailgating. The thing that I suggest you do is go ahead and air fry your oyster mushrooms before you get out on the field, before you start tailgating. You can go ahead and put some hot sauce, some seasoning, and then cover that in flour and go ahead and put it inside of your air fryer. Make sure that you spray the bottom of the air fryer and spray the mushrooms before you fry them, and just fry and turn until they're nice and golden and crispy like this. Then you can take them out onto the field, room temperature, and while you're out there, you can toss them in this agave and hot sauce sauce that I have here, and go ahead and put them on a nice warm grilled up Hawaiian roll that I got at Aldi's. And everyone will love this little vegan chicken sandwich, vegan oyster mushroom fried sandwich. Yum. Now, if you love the oyster mushroom idea, but you don't love the idea of frying them ahead of time, that's okay. You can grill them right out on your tailgating grill. right? Just use a little grill seasoning, a little grapeseed oil, and just let those mushrooms soak up all of that smoky flavor, and they will come out so incredibly juicy and yummy. Now, let's say you don't feel like making your own sauce. Here, I made this sauce. You can find in my recipe guide for sauces and dips. But let's say you don't want to do that. Just go on and get yourself a little vegan blue cheese, a little smoked paprika, mix it to any vegan ranch you have, and you'll have yourself a nice blue cheese sauce. Take your bun that you can get from Aldi's. Again, this slider bun is accidentally vegan at Aldi's. Slather your zhuzhed up sauce over the bread that you have grilled on your tailgating grill. Take some spring mix, nice and fresh, some tomato and onion. Then you just go right ahead and add your mushrooms. Beautiful, juicy, grilled up mushrooms with a little bit of char on them. Everyone will love this slider. Super easy for you to make, nothing to worry about. You can take your mushrooms right out there, straight from the Asian market, because that's where you get the oyster mushrooms from. And then just grill them right out and make your slider right on site, which is super, super easy. You don't have to worry about prepping ahead of time. You can even get someone else, the grill master, to make your your oyster mushrooms. Now, one other thing that you want to do with this beautiful slider, put a little barbecue sauce on top. And that's going to act like a little bit of glue to keep those mushrooms in place, because they can fly around a little bit. But then that barbecue sauce gives you that authentic grilled taste. And there you go. You got a grilled oyster mushroom slider. Last night's dinner was oyster mushroom po' boys subs made with Atlantic City sub bread. It was so, 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 so good. I first started with a seasoned flour and water based wet batter. Then I had already seasoned up New Orleans style cornmeal batter for dry. Fry that up in grapeseed oil, nice and golden. Drained it out, and then I made myself a very great little sauce to go on my sub. So I started with some parsley, some nutritional yeast, some garlic, some vegan mayonnaise, smoked paprika, and some lime juice. And then I just slathered that on lettuce, tomato, onion, already dressed sub bread. And then I topped it with my oyster mushrooms and doused that in hot sauce. Oh my God, it was so good.
I use a little onion powder, garlic powder,
in love with this
and some grill seasoning
delicious.
And some chili powder. Go ahead and put a little tomatoes in it. And while you're letting that saute or smoke on the grill, you can go ahead and make yourself some slaw or take that with you. It's just cabbage, carrot, a little red pepper, some lemon juice, and vegan mayonnaise. Now just go ahead and build up that sandwich on a nice grilled bun. I got to reuse those leftovers. I made a jackfruit pulled pork sandwich the other day, and so I had to reuse it. Today, this nice smoky jackfruit I put over top of a hot Beyond brat with some hot and spicy mustard, some shallots, and some sweet relish. Woo-wee! I'm telling you, that was a good lunch, and I reused those leftovers. Here's how you make vegan seafood salad. Sometimes I add that to noodles. Sometimes I eat it by itself. Of course, you start with chickpeas and then season that up with onion, celery, sweet pepper. Sometimes you can add roasted peppers, a relish, mustard, however you like to season your salad like that. You know, enjoy yourself. Cowboy
what I like to do is saute my konjac root shrimp, vegan shrimp, with a little Old Bay or some kind of seafood seasoning. Get it nice and sauteed, and then add it back to my chickpea mixture with a little seaweed and pulse that again in my food processor. It was delicious. They loved it at my retreat. It's always a hit.
some barbecue sauce and some vegan mayo. Mix that all together and top it with some vegan bacon. This is a yummy, yummy pasta salad. This is another raw green salad that I've been eating all summer, and it's delicious. It's made from bok choy. These are baby bok choy, and I usually get them at the Asian market, but you can find them at any market. They're very inexpensive, and they're in a cruciferous family, so that means they're in the broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage type family. And so that means they're really, really good for you. Lots of antioxidants. Make sure you clean them first and then go ahead and chop them down. And then after you have cleaned and chopped them, go ahead and clean them and spin them. So I put them in my salad spinner so they're nice and dry like that. And that's going to make your salad stay crisp for a few days. I put ginger, fresh ginger in my salad, and some fresh pressed garlic, rice wine vinegar, sesame oil, chili oil, and soy sauce, and a little agave. And then just massage it. You don't have to massage it very long, just like a minute. And your salad is ready to go, nice and crisp. I had that with Salisbury steak and mashed potatoes. It was delish. Cauliflower is a very yummy vegetable, and it makes a yummy, yummy steak. I made this super quick, easy cauliflower steak. All I used was grill seasoning, barbecue sauce. I made sure I rubbed that on both sides very well, put it in the oven 400 degrees for about 20 minutes. And then after that, I came in with my barbecue sauce, slathered it over for about 10, flipped it over, more barbecue sauce until it's tender and caramelized. And to your liking. It's a yummy, yummy, yummy steak. So delicious and such a flavorful vegetable. These vegan barbecue wings are so yummy. I've made them already twice this week. And let me tell you, they are delicious. But I'm also going to tell you that if you don't eat soy, this is your invitation to go on and walk off the video. This ain't for you. Just go on away. I use soybean sheets here, or soybean skin, that I cut into about 4-inch wide strips. I put it inside of mushroom bath broth and let that boil for about 4 or 5 minutes. Then I drained it and I let it cool. And then I took some king oyster mushroom sticks that I cut, put a little olive oil, salt, pepper, garlic powder, prick them with a fork, and then wrap my soybean skin around each one. So that makes my little wing. And you just keep wrapping and wrapping until you get the desired wing. Now take your favorite barbecue sauce. You can make your own. You can get it in a jar, whatever you want to do. And slather on your barbecue sauce every 15 minutes. Put it in the oven. Bring it back out. Slather. Make sure you also turn it over so you don't have one white side and one barbecue side. You want to get all sides. Again, keep slathering until it's all nice and caramelized the way that you want. For the last few minutes, I also put it on broil so I get that a little bit of extra caramelization. And these things were so good. Are you grilling this weekend? You can try these ribs. Either bake them or put them on the grill. I use mushroom, onion, jackfruit, celery, jalapeno, and sweet peppers, a little grill seasoning, onion powder, garlic powder. Then I slathered it with barbecue sauce. It's so good and yummy. You got to try it. Delicious. On the grill or baked in the oven. Some smoked liquid smoke, and also some smoked chorizo. Saute that all together. Then adding your soaked kidney beans, and just go ahead and let that cook on your pressure cooker for a couple hours. Okay. My husband has fallen even deeper in love with me because I veganized this greens gumbo that I have been seeing all over the internet. He loves gumbo, but he doesn't necessarily love okra, so this was a great solution. Now, the people in New Orleans told me this little trick of toasting your flour first, put it in your oil second, and that speeds up the time of making your roux. And baby, this is how I'm doing it. From now on, that is it. It's a wrap. So I use some vegan sausage, and a little onion powder, garlic powder, and also my holy trinity, which was peppers, onions, celery, and of course some garlic. Then I put my roux in, mixed that all together with the veggies and the sausage, put in some gumbo filet, and also some ground bay leaves. And this is the way I chop my greens in my food processor, nice and thin, so that way I could use my stems as well. And I use 3 types of greens: mustard, turnip, and collard, and a little vegan shrimp with some seaweed, and boy, oh boy, those greens, woo, that gumbo, we having that again tonight. Delicious, so good.